Right, hello and welcome, my name's Jay. I buy and sell on eBay UK. I buy mainly big collections and sell them individually. I specialise in model railway, I specialise in music, mixtape packs from the raves back in the day, records, basically anything I can buy in bulk and sell individually for a profit, at least that is the plan. Each and every week I put out a video as to what's sold and what's not sold. This week is quite an iconic week for me. We've managed to reach over 1,000 subscribers, which I'm really happy about. I want to thank you all for subscribing to the channel. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. If you do like the content, please give me a thumbs up. More importantly, if you have any comments, please put them down below, or suggestions, please put them down below. And yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be great. But that's enough of me waffling on. What I'm going to do is turn you around and show you what's sold. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Monday, and yeah, it's been another busy one, to be fair. I just want to stop and thank you all because today I reached 1,000 subscribers, so thank you very much. Yeah, really happy with that. I thought I could do it in a year. It's taken me just over a year, but yeah, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Anyway, sales starting over here. Got one of these 20-ton wagon things, whatever it is, sold for £6.99, cost wise and that probably about £1. Got a One Nation Valentine's tape pack, sold for £19.99, again cost wise and that probably about a tenner. Got this wagon here, old Triang one, a Celestial coach is it, that sold for £10.99, again cost wise on that a couple of quid. Two of these Celestial coaches, I think they're at the Anglian set, they sold for £19.99 each, and again cost wise on those I'm going to say about probably £6 or £7 each. Tango wagon sold for £10.99, cost wise on that about £2 or £3. A couple of the R8206 power tracks, they sold for, what was that, £11, and again cost wise on those a couple of quid. I've got this E and GR 040 loco, that sold for £19.99, and again cost wise on that about a tenner. Got this nice, what is it, a Lima loco. Yep, I said loco that time as well, Sam. That's the part numbers there. That's from the collection. That sold for £44.99. I've then got this coach here that sold for, I think it was £7 or £8 from the collection. Sorry, the loco owes me about a tenner. This owes me a couple of quid. Then I've got this coach here, restaurant car is it? That's the numbers there. Quite a nice one. It's a Lima one, but not worth a lot. That sold for £10.99. Then got one of these 42251 intercity coaches that sold for £16, and again cost wise on that about £8. Another one from the collection, that is a dummy car, I think it's a DMU unit Lima. That's the, oh no, it hasn't got part numbers on it, that's why I stuck my own sticker on it. That sold for £29.99, again cost wise on that about a tenner. Got a Kellogg's wagon, that's the part numbers there, that sold for £8.99, again cost wise on that a couple of quid. And then last but not least even, a Watney's Lima wagon of some sorts, that sold for £6.99, again that cost me a couple of quid. So yeah, I've definitely got to throttle off the listing, sadly, because I just can't, I haven't got the time to pack it all up of an evening. It's quite daunting. I think it's put me in a bit of a bad mood today, in the fact that I have got to package these all up. Like everyone, I like to come home from work, maybe do an hour's an hour's worth of work, and then chill out. But this will be a couple of hours worth of work. But I'm not moaning, but I am moaning. I guess I am moaning, but I'm going to stop moaning, get this little lot packed up, and I'll update you on what I sell tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Tuesday. I had to think there for a minute. Been busy today, been busy listing. You probably see behind me now, we've got all these extra boxes. I know I showed you them before, but we've gone up another level now as well. The eBay room is a bit busy. It's not doing much for my yin and yang, because I do like organisation, and I just feel like I've got too much in here at the moment. So yeah, not complaining, but am complaining. But yeah, typical of me. Sales today, 5 in total. Starting over here, Hornby standard controller, pointing at showing you. Got a HC Ball & Co wagon that sold for £14.99. Sorry, the controller sold for £17.50. Probably owes me about a tenner, so no money in that. Wagon owes me a couple of quid. That sold for £14.99. Bestwick one there, that sold for £8.99, I believe. Similar sort of thing, couple of quid. Got these little people there. They come as part of that big collection. They sold for a tenner. really detailed, haven't been used, still new in the packaging. Cost wise on those, again, a couple of quid. Got this Hornby wagon here, 42251, not wagon, coach even. That sold for £16.50 to one of my really good customers that keeps on coming back to me. And again, cost wise on this, about a fiver. So yeah, as I say, have been busy, sort of hit a bit of a listing lull, if I'm honest with you. I am motivated to list because I am motivated by the money, but I've probably done about 100 listings today. And it just takes it out on you. You know, I've had YouTube on in the background, but yeah, I don't think I could do much more than that in a day. I don't think I'm built for listing that amount. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Going to get this little lot packed up. I'll update you on what I sell tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Wednesday. Been pretty busy, to be fair. Got 7 sales in total. Starting over here, slamming vinyl tape pack. That sold for £20. Cost wise, and that I'm going to say about £8. Then I've got this Hornby wagon. This is quite an expensive one. This sold for £26. That's the part numbers there. Cost wise on this, about a fiver. I've then got this H&R 431. It's going international. That sold for £23. Then got this Triang green coach thing. It's in pretty good condition. Where's the numbers on it so you can see them? That's the numbers there. That sold for £15. This was a nice one. This was from the collection that I bought recently, $39.99. It's going international, cost wise, and that again about a tenner. Then got a troublesome truck that sold for $14.99. That's going international as well. And then Sam's been back. Shout out Sam, really appreciate it, mate. He's bought 5 things off me in total. Starting over here, Heinz baked beans, 00 gauge wagon, quite a rare one that. He's then got a nice 176 scale JCB digger in there. You can't really see it in there, but that was really nice in there and good condition as well. He's bought this EWS wagon off me. That's the part numbers there. And then these tanker wagons he's bought as well. That's the part number of that one there. And then last but not least, he's bought these Days Gone Eddie Stobart trucks. He did say to keep hold of the bus, but I'm going to send it to you, mate. Pop it in the bin if you don't want it. I won't be selling it individually. Cost wise on, sale wise on all of them was £67. I have charged him one lot of postage. Cost wise to me on those, the Stobart trucks owe me nothing. The rest of it, I'm going to say, owes me probably about 25 quid. So there's a little bit of a profit in there. I wouldn't have done that deal unless you're a subscriber, mate. You got a good deal on them. He paid £67, I believe, for the lot. So yeah, happy days. Really appreciate it, Sam. Thanks again, mate. Yeah, that's been my sales. I've got to get this little packed up. Unfortunately, I'm back to work tomorrow. I have made a real dent in the collection. I'm going to do an update video of the stock room because a lot has changed in here since you guys last saw it. And where I'm obviously keeping things where I've got unlisted stock and so forth. I can show you all that. But anyway, I'm waffling on. I'll get to that video probably over the weekend, if not early part of next week. But I'm going to get this little lot wrapped up. I'll update on what I saw tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Thursday, and to be quite honest with you, it really has kicked off. I've got 15 sales in total. Gonna have to be quick, but I'm still got to get them packed up, and it is 7:15 now. Starting over, got a in-city dummy car that sold for £19.99, cost-wise, and that about a tenner. This, I think it's called an observation car, Triang Railways, that sold for £17.50, cost-wise, and that about a fiver. Then I've got a mainline coach, sold for £10.99, cost-wise, and that about 3 or 4 quid. Then I've got a Lima D6506 loco that sold for, I think it's £29.99. Cost-wise, and that again about a tenner. This was a really nice one. Don't see that. In fact, I think that's the first time I've had this train loco. Sorry, Sam. That sold for £63, and I'm going to say cost-wise on this probably about 20 quid there or thereabouts. I've then got 2 tape packs, an adrenaline one and a Dreamscape Happy Hardcore one. This one sold for £22. This one sold for, I think, £10.50. I've got to refund the postage on this one and send them out together for the buyer. Got this nice Sky RC remote control car setup thing, basically. What it's got in there, it's got all these different, he says, gauges and so forth. I was going to keep it, but reality is, I don't know how to use it. I wouldn't know how to use it, so I sold it £85, and again, cost-wise on that, about 20 quid. Then I have an Airfix coach there, that's sold for £7.50, cost-wise on that, a couple of quid. I've then got this Lima Loco, I think it's a DMU unit, is it? That's sold for £29.99, that's the part numbers there, or no, sorry, £30. £29.99, £30, what's the difference? Cost-wise on that, going to say about a tenner. Extension pack D, that sold for £23, cost-wise on that, again, about a tenner. I've got these Combi Wagon pack there, that sold for £19.99. Where's the part numbers? Part numbers there. Cost-wise on that, about a fiver. A number 42 coach, this one is well used, got quite a lot of marks on it, that sold for £10, and again, cost-wise on that, a couple of quid. I've then got this NE Wagon 2606, is it? Yep, that sold for £9.99, cost-wise on that, a couple of quid. Then this was quite a nice one. You can't see it in there, but it's a 176 scale digger. You can actually just about work out. That sold for £19.99. That sold for £11.99. That sold for £16.99. Or £19.99 actually, the Christmas wagon. And then the Santa in Transit wagon, that sold for £16.99. And then this sold for £29.99. So I think in total it was about £96. No offers, no nothing, just come through. They did pay 1, 2, 3, 5 lots of postage. I've made sure I've refunded them 4 lots of postage, so they only pay 1 lot of postage. And yeah, happy days. So it just goes to show, the more you feed eBay, the more you get out of it, because only a few of those bits are from the collection that I recently bought. The rest are my stock that I've had in stock for quite some time. So yeah, the more you feed it, the more you get out of it. Anyway, I'm awfully long, going to get this little block packed up, and I'll update you on what I sell tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Friday. Been busy again, 10 sales, so yeah, really happy. Starting over here, got this 42 Intercity coach. That's sold for £19.99, cost-wise on that, about £10. Then got this, some sort of tuning box for a remote control car OTA programmer. Similar to one I sold the other day, in the fact that you can have this in your remote control car and you can program it as you're driving it. That's sold for £30, cost-wise on that, again, about £10. Got this Hornby wagon there, quite a nice one. That's the part numbers there. That sold for £10, cost-wise on that, a couple of quid. This is going international, part of the collection that I bought the other day. Quite nice, not worth a great deal of money. I think it was £22. That's the part numbers there, and again, cost-wise on that, about a tenner. Got this Bachmann wagon. It's in there, it is loose, there's no inserts inside the actual box itself. That sold for £10, cost-wise on that, a couple of quid, and that's the part numbers for it there. Similar sort of thing with this. Got a Fife something or other, the Fife Coal Limited. No part numbers on this, that's put my own number on there. That sold for £10, cost-wise on that, again, a couple of quid. This is a Ginty, it is a non-runner. It has sold internationally, so I hope they've read the listing and the fact that it is a non-runner. That sold for £22, cost-wise on that, again, about a tenner. A City Express dummy cart, that sold for £15, cost-wise on this, going to say about £7. Then, last but not least, we've got standard Hornby controller, sold for £24.99. That is the one that I don't see that often, not that it's a plastic bag that I'm just showing you, so it makes no difference to you lot. Cost-wise on that, again, about a tenner. And then this wagon there, what is it, a brake van, I think it is? That sold for £11.99, again, cost-wise on that, a couple of quid. I'll get through them really quickly because it is now 20 past 7. I've not even printed my postage labels, so I've got to do the postage labels and package them up. So I'm going to get the hell out of it, and I'll update you on what I sell tomorrow. Not tomorrow, actually, on Sunday with Saturday and Sunday sales. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Sunday. It's not a let off, it's been busy, happy days. Unfortunately, it means I've got a load of packaging to do, but happy to have it. I've already sold and dropped off a big remote control car bag. You can basically put your remote control cars in it. I bought it for myself. I paid 45 quid for it and I sold it for 45 quid, so I probably lost about 10 or 15 pound on that. Anyway, is what it is. Starting over here, got a Treadigar wagon that sold for £8.99, cost wise on that, a couple of quid. Got a slamming vinyl tape pack there. It is complete. What year is it from? 2001, so what's that, 23 years old. That sold for £22, again, cost wise on that, about a tenner. Got this, I think it's a Lima Intercity coach has got quite a few marks on it and so forth. Cost wise on this about £5 and it sold for 15 quid. Got this Ginty there, that's the part numbers. That sold for £32 and again cost wise on that about a tenner. It's quite a nice one. This is only a 4 tape pack. It's a United Dance one. Not sure what year that's from, but that sold for £20 as well, and again cost wise on that about a £5. I've then got this LMS Loco. It is missing the chimney. Numbers are 16037. I think you can just about work them out in there. That sold for £9 and again cost wise on that a couple of quid. Got this Virgin coach. What's the numbers? 5948. It's the one with a smooth roof. Haven't got many of those. This sold for £23 and cost wise on that again about a tenner. Standard Horby controller sold for £19.99, cost wise a tenner. R600s 10 of, they sold for £12.99, cost wise and those a £5. This was quite a good one. It's a Royal Dockyard of Chatham. Maybe you can just work it out in there. Yeah, look, there you go with that angle there. That sold for £14.99, again cost wise on that a couple of quid. Got this lovely Scotsman there. It is a made in UK one, and if I could get it out of the box and show you it, which I'm not going to in case I drop it, it's in really good condition. That sold for £51 and again cost wise on that I'm going to say about 20 quid. Got this Frost wagon, that sold for £9.99, cost wise on that, that's the part numbers, I'm going to say a couple of quid. I've then got this 43209, it's a Collectors Club, that sold for £17.99 and again cost wise on that I'm going to say about £8. And then last but not least, you can't really see them in there because I've bubble wrapped them up. But if I show you there, so you can see a Ford Anglia. They're 00 gauge cars. There's some in there as well. The buyers bought 2 lots for £13.50 each. And they owe me next to nothing. I'm happy to report on the big collection that I've purchased. We've sold for £1,000 worth of stuff on that already. Cost on that was £500, and I've still got loads behind me, as you can see. I've got more down there that's not listed as well. I spoke briefly about doing an update on where I work out of. I have filmed that today. That will be out midweek, so keep an eye out for that. If you do like the videos, please give me a thumbs up. More importantly, if you've got any comments, please put them down below. And if you could consider subscribing to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. So until next week, see you then. Cheers.